Automotive Ad Builder is proud to market this stunning vehicle.
'91 Ford Taurus SHO. This one is a plus. Well, what the hell is the plus? Plus had a fiberglass hood. It's a little bit raised. Plus is kind of varied because of equipment that was left from the factory, so each plus is kind of different. Actually added these double overhead cam badges. They weren't on the car. Has the slicer wheels. 91's also got those wheels put on for that year. Certain ones have certain things. This one has a Taurus and chrome. Some of them came in black. Some had rear spoilers, some didn't. It actually has the Goodyear Eagle GT Plus 4s on it. Now here's the deal with this car. One of my clients had it for a very long time, since 2003. What I did was I basically saved this vehicle. It was just sitting in a lot. I liked it, and I wanted to make sure it kind of got back on the road. It only has 54,000 miles on it. Has a little rip there, unfortunately. Other than that, the car is in really, really good shape, considering that it basically stayed outside for 10 years. Cleaned out the gas tank, got the car running. Car does run really nice. It's a little stiff. I mean, it's basically has probably not even 100 miles since I got it running. I think we got it running back in August of 2011. Since then, I had it sitting in my condo in the garage, but since buying a house, I try to keep it inside the garage. Now I have my other car in the garage, so I kind of feel bad for it to be outside, because what happened was it actually got some cracks, of course, from sitting out all that time. This seat's in nice shape, except it just has a little discoloration, I guess, from being outside. Take a look at the rest of the car. Right now, unfortunately, it's being used as a sort of, I guess, pillow, or a, what do you call it? It's kind of being used currently as a shed, but nothing bad inside. At least it's only just a pillow, so it's good. The seat has a little discoloration, has some rust here. This was the worst of it. I noticed in another one for sale, it actually had rust in the same spot. What I think is, as it drips down, it seems to just sit in that area. Car still doesn't need a really good cleaning. This antenna actually functions. Air conditioning is ice cold, so that's another bonus. I do have an SHO police grill for it also. It's not painted. Gave it to a friend of mine, so hopefully he will paint it. That alone, I think I spent like $200 or $250. Like I said, it's just become a little shed, but these are all empty. Usually I have the car covered because I feel bad for it. I don't want it to sit out into the sun. The trunk is really clean. The spare is there. I did have it in the garage, but currently my other vehicle's in there, and I'm trying to get rid of that too. It's not about that this thing costs me anything or anything like that. It's about room. So that's the big thing, having room. Here's that discolorization. Lulu, get over there. It does have all the manuals. Oh, and the best part about this vehicle is this thing cost me $53 a year to insure. That's right, $53, because it is a classic vehicle considered with this company that I have. Great. I never put it on the road. I did insure it. I did have plans to put it on the road. I don't know. I don't really have time. That's the thing. Since driving it a little bit more, I felt the car kind of like unstiffen a little bit, because it was just way too stiff to stick and everything else. But it's really loosening up, not in a bad way either, in a good way, because basically this is a barn find. Radio doesn't work, don't know why. It It does work with the functions and everything else, but it's just no audio. I don't know if it's the amp in the back, the JBL. You have to take a look. Only light that stays on is this airbag light. It flashes. I think sometimes it actually goes off though. I don't know what the deal is with it. You know, this is like OBD1. I'll tell you, the AC really is good. I was surprised at how well it works. You also have the antenna fully functioning. So air is nice and cold. It does have the auto lamp. Here's the radio, like I was saying. It works, it just doesn't lock onto anything. I don't know. Coin holder, cup holders, all those books you have inside. So it's even got the nice, I don't know, like a felt booklet. SHO registries in there. Really didn't get a chance to clean this the way I'd like to have. You know, it's just really a time factor now in my life. I've owned two of these when I was younger. I had a 89 first year, and then I had a 90 that was all blacked out. Kind of looked like the RoboCop edition. Even these are still working. But like I said, you know, for sitting for 10 years and barely being used, and the paint itself is in really good shape considering, you could use a really good cleaning like a clay bar. Get all that like grime and stuff off. Has all the bolsters. You know, there's some cracking on this hood. Keep in mind it is fiberglass. This all works, the code key, so that still functions. You can still lock the doors from it. If you need more information, give me a call. It's not something that I need to sell in a sense for money wise. It's really just a room wise of having to move stuff around. So, you know, if worse comes to worse, I would keep it, but I would like to see this one go to a good home. It's not really, like I say, it's not about the money. It's about someone who will actually care for this car and do the right thing by it, because that's important to me. Or else I could have just left it in the lot that it was in.
Follow Automotive Ad Builder on our social networking sites to keep up with the latest videos, reviews, autos for sale, and vehicle marketing solutions.